Buenos chicos, bienvenidos una vez más a otra cobertura aquí en Bastión Fénix. Esta vez nos encontramos en el Playcon 2015 y me acompaña Marie-Claude, como pueden ver, siempre linda y bella. Mary, what's your first impression about Costa Rica? What do you think about it?
I love it. I arrived just a few days ago, just on time for the beginning of the conventions, but I will have 2 more days to visit the area. I'm looking forward to visiting maybe a volcano, maybe a beach. I don't know. There are so many things to see here, but people are very welcoming and have been really very well received.
Okay, I hope that you really like the experience and you wish to come back in the future.
I hope so. If the convention ever wants to have me again as a guest, it will be my pleasure.
Okay, what can you tell us about your cosplay? I see that you're cosplaying Scorpion today. So how long did it take? How many hours did you spend on it?
Honestly, I don't even know. It took me a really long time, and it's like a costume in evolution. I made the first version of it for a convention in Romania at the end of October, and I'm still adding details to it. I've distressed it. I made it like dirtier and look older. I added the skull. I still have to build the spares, so I still have work to do on that costume. I'm not even counting the hours.
Okay, and then you don't take like too much pressure on the time, but you go on your own pace, adding whatever you want when you want it. You don't get stressed out like, no, I need to finish this cosplay on time because the convention is in 1 week and I'm halfway done, or you just don't get stressed about it. You just go with the flow, enjoy cosplay just for the fun of it.
Costume rush happens often. I had to make that costume at least to bring it to a point where it would be presentable. Can we say that in English? Yeah, I guess so. To a way where people would recognize it, and I know that after that I can add more details. But it's a work in progress costume. But yes, it happens that I have to work very at the latest minute to have a costume done on time. It happens.
Of all the cosplays you have, which one is your favorite? Which one you say like, I love this cosplay. If I could, I would wear it to every convention.
For a really long time, my favorite costume was Frost from Mortal Kombat, because this is the costume that made me discover cosplay. When I did that photo shoot, I had no idea what cosplay was. It was not intentional. It's people's reaction to this photo shoot on the internet that made me search, and this is how I found out that dressing up as a character had a name, that it was called cosplay, that there were conventions, because that whole phenomenon isn't really well known in Quebec and in Canada. People are slowly starting to get into it. We do have Comic-Cons, but it's not everybody on the street. Like if you stop someone and say, hey, do you know what cosplay is? Most of people don't. So at the time, Frost was my favorite cosplay because of that. But now, since that they have released the latest Mortal Kombat, and since I have spent so much time on this costume, Scorpion is my new favorite costume. It's comfortable, I love it, and I plan to do many other cosplays from Mortal Kombat.
Okay, amazing. We will be looking forward to them. And the least comfortable one, I saw pictures of Vampirella, and that looks kind of like difficult to handle on a convention floor at least.
Oh no, I couldn't wear that costume for a convention. It was really just for the photo shoot. I'd say that my Rainbow Mika from Street Fighter, it's all latex and it has a very big wig with an internal structure into it. This is a complicated costume to put on with the mask and everything. It's not the most comfortable costume. It looks so good, but I wouldn't wear it like for 8 hours in a row. It's not comfortable enough.
What is one cosplay that you said like you have to do it before like you die, let's say? One cosplay that you just need to do it.
As many Mortal Kombat cosplay as I can.
That's a really good answer to the question. And what is in your future? Like, what do you expect? How many cosplays or conventions you spend to attend last year, for example?
Actually, my next event is a Mortal Kombat tournament in Los Angeles. In January, so I will be there with my Scorpion costume, of course. But next year, what I want to do, I would like to build in my workshop a whole set related to the Mortal Kombat video game, like some pieces that people will recognize from the game, and use it as a photo set to take in picture all the next Mortal Kombat costumes that I've started to work on. The next one is going to be Sub-Zero. And already have a third one that is coming out, so I'm working on new Mortal Kombat stuff already. So.
Yeah, and people love Mortal Kombat, and I'm pretty sure they love you too.
I love Mortal Kombat. If people love me, I don't hope so. I'm not a bad person, but I do love Mortal Kombat myself. I'm 36, so I started following Mortal Kombat, the very first one when it came out like many years ago. I even went to watch the movies on theater, and at the time I was so young that I even thought they were good. But the soundtrack was good though.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary, then thank you for having us, to give us a little of your time, because I know that you're pretty busy up there. So anything else you want to add?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for the invitation. Because of cosplay, I had the opportunity to visit Costa Rica, which is amazing.
Thank you very much. Bueno, chicos, espero que les haya gustado. Pueden seguir a Mary en su página en Facebook. Les vamos a dejar el link ahí. Denle like, suscríbanse a Bastion Phoenix, compartan la entrevista con sus amigos y nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.